Hey guys, what's going on? So, Festival of Talents just started, and I have done this video every single time an event unit comes out, and so I really feel like a broken record at this point. Just redoing the same exact video, but here I am because if you just found my channel, which maybe you have, I don't know. Maybe this is the video that makes you find my channel. I don't know. If you just found my channel and if you've never seen one of my videos where I do like a breakdown of the event and how I feel about it, or how I feel about the unit and how I feel about, should you invest into this unit and how should you invest into the thing, this is that introductory video for you. And everybody else, you guys probably already know my thoughts. I will summarize it really quickly, and then you can move on with your life. I think that this unit is good, but I also think that you should spend all of your money after you spend $10 just buying the regular pass to get the unit through events, through regular events, through the events aren't even here. There used to be there we go. Through Royal Trials, Mirror Match, and Rush for Glory. That's my thoughts. I think that the unit is very good, and I think that unlike DPS units, like a Phoenix, like a Bard, like a Genie, like a Treant, you don't really have any fear of this unit getting nerfed because they are trying to make it the newest, best Enchant Sword / Knight statue, and being a support unit, it's going to last you a lot longer than the newest, best DPS unit will. And so then by the time you finally max it out, it'll still be good, as opposed to if it was a Phoenix, and then by the time you eventually max that out, 3 other biggest, best DPS units will already be better than Phoenix. So that's my thoughts. For everybody else that has never done one of these, the rest of this video is for you. So this is Festival of Talents. This is how everybody gets what are called event units. So the flow of event units, whenever they come out with one of these events, they all look the same. They all have this this thing that you have to climb. There's obviously a free to play side on the right side, and then there's a paid side on the left side. The paid side is something that you are going to want to buy. The $10 that you're spending on this, and I'll go into the breakdown of why. The $10 that you're getting, or the stuff that you're getting for your $10 is an automatic unit. Right here on the top. Once you get this 500 on the top, if you've spent it on nothing else, you will be able to buy a unit here. And then potentially, if you get a lot of points, potentially, and I've done it before, potentially when you keep refilling this chest at the top by getting excessive amount of points, you will get 100 tokens every single time. You could theoretically also buy an orb, and if you get like a crazy amount of points, you could theoretically get another kobold. But also, you are getting these tokens, the chips. This is called something different in every single iteration, but you are getting chips that are obviously going to go into the event roulette. The event roulette, you need 75 spins in order to get yet another unit. I believe this threshold, whenever you get to there, you'll get 10 Celestial Shards. When you get to this threshold, you'll get this special avatar. And then your main threshold is obviously going to be 75 spins, where you will get yet another unit. So with $10, you're going to get this unit here on the left side when you don't spend anything for points. Because definitely don't. When you get to the 500, you will get a second unit to buy in the store. And then you're also getting chips from here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You're also getting 14 chips. 14 chips, you start with 5. And then the pass will give you 14. And then every so often during the day, every single day. A little star guy will appear on your screen. Click that guy, and you will also get chips through there for extra spins. And then you have a quest line. All of the quest lines, so the only time you get chips here is when you complete collections. I'll go into collections in a second, but right here, if you complete a rare collection, if you complete the epic collection, you get 2. If you complete the legendary collection, you get 3. And then if you complete the all collections, you get another 5. You will get 1 every single day. The event runs for 13 days. So with the star guys, you will also get a chip there. With all of those chips, you will still not have 75 chips, and this is the only way that you're going to be able to get them is by buying spins. And so these are the price points for spins. This is what you're going to need to spend gems on for this event if you want to also get a third unit in through this, and you're definitely going to want to do that. So this is one of the main reasons for saving your gems in this game. The only other reason that I would recommend spending gems is the 500 refresh on magic orbs. So you get 5 trade-ins of magic orbs every single month. I'm going off topic, but I think this is important. In Magic Lab, you get 5 trade-ins for orbs when you trade in 5 legendaries. In order to get 5 more, you can spend 500 gems, and then you can get essentially get 10 gems just by doing this every single month. You are gonna want to spend 500 gems here. The only other thing that I would recommend 500 gems on, and the only other thing that I usually spend gems on, is Random League. When you win 8 battles, spending 500 gems in Random League, no matter what the rewards are, 500 gems is a free-to-play thing. You can save gems. Save gems for once per month for magic orbs, save 500 gems for Random League, and save gems for spins on the wheel in order to just simply complete a single festival carousel. The festival carousel, if you've ever wondered how people, this event just dropped right now. If you've ever wondered how people in replays, if you've ever wondered how people, I'll find somebody. You know what? I guess the easier way to do this, I could have gone into leaderboards. There's gonna be somebody. There's gonna be somebody. There you go. Reincarnation. If you've ever wondered how somebody already has a Reincarnation 3 Kobold, yet the event just started today, the reason why somebody has already done that is because in the festival, there is no cap to how many spins you can do. So you can spin this however many times you want. And every 75 spins, you will get a kobold. And so for 100 spins, or for 50 spins, you're getting 1,000. It's gonna cost you 1,000 gems. 1,000 gems is essentially $20. But you need 75 gems. You need 75 gems in order, or 75 spins. So 50 spins is $20. If you've ever wondered how somebody already has a Reincarnation 3 Kobold, this is how. Money. Large quantities of money. Because then within the Festival of Talents, they also give you, there's offers. So 8 kobolds and 4 orbs, and 2 silver owls, and 14,000 Hero Tavern coins will net you $100. So you're essentially getting 8 copies. The silver owls, by the way, just so that we can go through this really quick, it allows you to receive 20 times more celestial shards from the carousel. So in the carousel, within the carousel, right here, you can get celestial shards for this amount of spins, but you can also get celestial shards through the carousel for the random points. I believe there is a celestial shard right here. If you have a silver owl, and you get either the Celestial Shard from here, for doing that amount of spins, specifically on this version of the wheel, because once you get 75 spins, this both of these rewards will change, because they're obviously not going to give you another same avatar, so all of these rewards will change. But then, because you're spinning the wheel so many times, you do have a theoretical chance of also getting Celestial Shards here. Times 20 means that you will then get 200 Celestial Shards. In order to reincarnate anything once, you need 1,000 Celestial Shards. Celestial Shards is a currency that is incredibly difficult to get, and it's an incredibly end game thing to do. And so you don't really have to focus on the Silver Owl. I just thought that I would explain it, because they are putting that as a value within this. So $100 will get you 8 copies, 4 orbs, and 2 Silver Owls. $50 will get you 5, and then $15 will get you 2. This is why I'm saying that $10 is the best value for this event, because you are getting 1 here, and then you are also getting the 1 from the points, and then you will also obtain, just over the course of the event, on the free side, you'll obtain all of these chips, and if you spend just a little bit of gems, you will then be able to complete the wheel by the end of the event, and then get a third one there, and you will have spent $10. I got second place. That was exciting. There's also a gold owl. There's a gold owl right there. If you already have a gold owl, and within the wheel, you get a kobold, you will then get a second kobold. The only way to get gold owls is from the wheel, or from nothing. From here. So you can actually buy a golden owl for 1,000 gems. Again, 1,000 gems is $20 if you don't have a double offer. Don't do this. If you don't get a golden owl for free, don't spend 1,000 gems on a golden owl, because all you are technically getting is an extra copy. So they try to make it sound really cool, like it doubles the legendaries that you receive from the carousel. But you're never getting more than 1. So double is just another 1, right? You understand that? Like, if you spent 1,000 on this and you get 1, you just get another 1, which means that for $20, you just spent $20 on a kobold. So not only will you then have to get all of the spins required to get a kobold, assuming that you don't magically get it through a spin at like the 0.2% theoretical chance, the 0.20% chance, if you don't luck out and get the kobold from that, you will then have to complete the required number of spins in order to be guaranteed to get a kobold, and you just spent 1,000 gems in order to get the golden owl, which again is $20. And so you just bought one for $20 and you have to spin. And so just don't do it. If you don't get a gold owl for free, don't buy it for 1,000 gems. And then obviously right here, you can also spend 500 gems for a silver owl. Again, I wouldn't recommend this. You're getting 200 celestial shards for it, which obviously is 1/5 of the amount of celestial shards you actually need for such an end game level thing. It's not important. In terms of what offers would I recommend, like this $100 offer, this $50 or this $15 offer, I wouldn't recommend any of them. And the very simple reason is what I stated at the beginning of this video. Through events, the way that they've structured events, whenever they let me cycle down, the way that they've structured events, Rush for Glory, Royal Trials, and Mirror Match, the kobold is eventually going to go into these events. when it does, for $10, you will get 180 tokens. The 180 tokens you can use generically for any event unit. So when the Kobold event ends, there will be a period of time where it goes into this shop, and don't buy it from here. Just wait for it to go back into regular events, and for for $10, you will get 180 tokens. If we do math on this, because I love Rush Royale math, 180 tokens per event for $10, at the rate of 10 times, you're going to get 1,800 tokens. So this is assuming that you wanted to spend $100. I'm doing an extreme example here, but over the course of what is this, 3 months and one more event, because you will get a rotation of, I believe, it's basically around like 3 events per month, and because the tokens are generically shared, this works. It'll take you 3 months and then one more event to spend $100 over the course of time in events. If you dedicated all of your energy into a single event creature, you would get 1,800 tokens. 1,800 tokens divided by the 100 that it costs, you will get 18 copies of Kobold. 18 copy. Oh my god, it always does this. I was just here. 18 copies of a Kobold for $100, or 8 copies of Kobold for $100. That is what you're dealing with. So even though this $100 offer is technically the best offer of all of these, because like when you see the $50 offer, it's 5 copies. But if you bought the $100 one, not only would you get 8 copies, which is 2 less copies, but you would get the 4 copies of Magic Orbs. Magic Orbs are a free currency. Like I said, what you should be spending gems on are spins whenever these events come by, 500 gems for the refresh every single month, or Random League. Magic Orbs, even though it's very difficult to get, you will get 10 orbs per season. If you spend 500 gems. You will also get 2 orbs for 7k trophies. You will also get a bunch of orbs through the regular season pass. You'll get orbs through here. I think it's 2 more orbs through here. Orbs should not be taken into account with this $100 pack. What you're looking at specifically is the 8 kobolds. If you are gonna do this for kobolds, obviously doing 2 special offers of $50 for 10 is obviously gonna be better than doing $100 for 8. $100 for 10 is 2 better, or you could spend that $100 over the course of 3 months and 1 event for 18 copies. I'm just saying, it's the best way to do it. It's a lot of money, but that is the math that you're dealing with. There is no real reason to wail out on this right now. The only reason to do it is because you want to be first. You want to be on the leaderboard. You want to have like the max crit. You want to have you want to be on this leaderboard and say that you have a Reincarnation 3 Phoenix. You want to be on this leaderboard to say that you have a Reincarnation 3 Kobold. Like, these people are spending thousands of dollars, and there's no technical reason why. It's just to be the best all the time, and that's what it costs, because you will have the best thing right now. I'm telling you that if you wait for this, it's a very good unit. It's a very good unit, but it's also a unit that is, at its core, you're specifically not supposed to play it if the player's deck contains an Enchant Sword or a Knight Statue. In addition to the Kobold, the effect is reduced by a factor of 5. Knight Statue and Enchant Sword also say if this is used in a deck with the other, the effect is reduced 5 times. They are making this the newest, best version of both of those cards. The Enchant Sword is probably the weakest. The Knight Statue is the next strongest. And then this is obviously going to be the best. They're going to be used in different ways because this is, if you are going to go Kobold, the way that the mechanics work, you are going to have to also run a Gunslinger. And so it's, by them making Kobold so great, it's also forcing you to also spend money on a separate event unit. But both of these event units are very, very strong. Most decks are going to run Gunslinger anyway. If you don't understand the power of Gunslinger, Gunslinger is just a catch-all, be-all card. Not only does it reduce armor destruction, but it also has a slow target 15%, and it also does the high charisma. The high charisma is one of the main reasons why people use it. When you move it for 15%, all the units around it get a 15% increase attack speed for 5 seconds. You can basically give your field 15% attack speed and shoot a ghost shot, which will then do 50% armor destruction, up to 50% plus 75% armor destruction. That is immediate armor destruction on a target, as opposed to a trapper that has to step on the traps. You will get this immediately, and that is the reason why this unit is so strong. But it also moves your field, and it allows you to set up your field instantly. Kobold is going to be great in conjunction with a Gunslinger, and it's going to become the new meta. And in saying all of that, the reason why I would say that even though this is so good, to not specifically wail out on this and buy the $100 pack and the $50 pack and the $15 pack, the reason why I say that you don't need to buy it right now is because over the course of time, this unit will still be good. What I mean by that is, let's say you started this game today, right? Scrapper, if you don't have a Scrapper, you would still recommend to somebody that started today, get Scrapper, because Scrapper will always be good. And they just nerfed it. And guess what? People are still using it because it's good. Support units will always be amazing. I mean, not all of them, obviously. Like, Enchant Sword is now falling out of favor. Knight Statue is now falling out of favor. I get that argument. But that's why I'm saying that this is they are making this a replacement Knight Statue / Enchant Sword. This will always be good because of that. It has lasting value. Gunslinger. There is no unit that is like a Gunslinger. You could say a Portal Keeper, but Portal Keeper doesn't do as many things as a Gunslinger does. Gunslinger is being run in so many decks, and this pairs with Gunslinger. Scrapper pairs well with Gunslinger still. That's already 3 of the 5 support units in every single deck. When Trapper gets talents, this is gonna be in every deck. It's gonna be Trapper, Gunslinger, Scrapper, this, and whatever DPS card you have, and you have a very good deck. Over the course of time, this will still be good. If you decided if this was a DPS unit, it would probably be good. But by the time you eventually max it out, if you're not one of these day 1 Reincarnation 3 max out kind of people, by the time you eventually max it out, 3 months and an event unit, and an event, beyond. And then by that time, you will obviously probably also be very close to getting your star coins up. Star coins, you're getting 5 per month. And then over the course of 4 months, you will be able to upgrade. You'll be able to upgrade one thing one time. This will take you 3 months and an event. By the end of the 4th month, you'll probably be very close to either a 13, 14, and then you'll be able to star coin it up one time, and then you'll have a 15. In that time, multiple events will have happened, and this will still be good. If this was a DPS card, if this was like a Phoenix, and 3 events or 4 events happened, or 2 events happened, they will already, like Phoenix will still be good, but it'll also kind of feel obsolete in the same way that Treant kind of feels obsolete now that Phoenix is out. In the same way that Bard kind of feels obsolete now that Phoenix is out. A support card is a much better investment than the newest best DPS card, because the newest best DPS card will be obsolete in a little bit. And by obsolete, I don't mean that it's terrible. I'm not here to say that Bard is the worst unit in the world, right? But if you spent thousands of dollars on a Bard and Phoenix is now out, like, it makes you kind of feel a little bit bad. But a support unit like a Gunslinger, like the Kobold, these will not make you feel bad. You will still use this in every deck. And so my advice to you is, if you want to spend money, I would wait until it gets into events. I would buy the $10 pass. I didn't even go through this. So the way that you rise through the pass is you have to collect these cards, and once you have all of them, you will get. Once you complete the collection of all the cards, you're getting these values on the side. So 150 if you get all of these, 450 if you get all of these, and 1350 if you get all of these. All of these numbers is added to all of this. And so before the end of the event, you need to get 8,550 points added up in however many collections you decide to collect. When you buy the pass, it'll unlock all of these festive quests, and then you'll be able to also get cards through this. You will not get, once these complete all collections goes away, you will not get, that doesn't refresh. And so that's why I say you will never have enough chips in order to do spins. You will always have to spend some amount of gems to finish your spins. But what you will be getting every single refresh, additional quest right here in 17 hours, you will always want to do all of these, and then you will get random cards. And then you'll also get daily quests every day. I already completed all of those, and that's why I have this amount of, even on the first day, that's why I have this amount. I've actually already turned in the unit cards, and I'm already at 250 points. There are going to be these collection packs on the bottom. So it's 25 for this one, 50 gems for this one, 100 gems for this one. Don't buy those. You will get enough event quests in order to freely complete all of this. You will actually have an excessive amount, and that's why I said you could theoretically add up to another Kobold, but probably more importantly, you could straight up buy if you don't get to the 2,000, you'll probably get to the 1,500, and you can get a magic orb. And so that's just another way that you can also get a magic orb. But that's how you're going up in the ranks here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the overview of this event. That's the overview of basically every event that comes out, this kind of event, an event that has a carousel. I have whaled out on a Treant. I want to say that I spent like $200 on a double gem pack. So I spent like so this Cauldron of Crystals, they refreshed these at some point, and I don't know if it was a glitch, but the Cauldron of Crystals and spending $100 to get a double gem on that was like pretty huge, and so I decided to do that, and I spent 11,000 gems specifically on just respins, and so I got a bunch that way. But I also then did the $100 offer in order to get more, and then I also saved up because you can save up event tokens, and so I also saved up 600 event tokens, and I also had an old school Book of Secrets, and with all of that, I was able to like very efficiently max out a Treant. Treant already feels very, very old right now. And it's not close to being the best. What I'm saying is, if you decide to spend a lot, don't spend it on a DPS card. Spend it on a support card like this. Spend $10 at a time and do it through regular events. Spend $10 on this event for just the pass. Complete the pass. Spend the gems on the carousel. Spend gems on the carousel to complete it. Get as many chips as you can over the course of the event, and then, like days before the event is about to end, just spend gems to buy spins. It'll probably be around 400, 600, because it's in increments of 10. You'll probably need to spend like 400 or 600 gems, something in that area, in order to complete the rest of it. Or that's historically how many gems I've had to spend. So that's like another 500 in this game. And then you'll get a third kobold in that way. And then after that, just spend $10 doing every single event. Rush for Glory, Mirror Match, and Royal Trials. And then I think that's just the best. It's the most efficient. If you want to spend money, that's the most efficient way to spend money. Like I said, $100 could get you 8. It could get you 10, or it could get you 18. I'll catch you guys next video.